Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to set up PPC campaigns for Amazon Arbitrage. The reason why you want to do this is basically because you have a product that doesn't sell well, or you just want it to sell faster. And if you look at a page like this, so I did like a search for Duco sunglasses, and then you find like sponsored, 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 and this is the first organic one, which is also this one, I think. Yeah. So you can get to the front of the line if you use a sponsored campaign, and obviously with a ranking of 713, it doesn't really matter. It will sell anyway. But if you have like this, and it still comes to the front, but it has a ranking of like almost 1 million. So you can imagine that if you want to do this naturally, then it doesn't come here, probably not here, here not. You see it going, okay, 96. Strange enough, this one is still pretty high up, but normally when you have like high bestseller rankings, you tend not to see them on the first page, not even if you search like very specific. So you then want to have a sponsored product placement. So today I'm going to show you how to do this, and hopefully it helps, because I get a lot of questions on products that don't sell well, or all of a sudden go from a ranking around 50,000 to 150,000 in a week. And I can't help how Amazon ranks their products, but what I can do is try to help you, beat the system. So first of all, this is the Seller Central page. I'm not going to explain all of it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to the advertising, to campaign manager, just click on it. Okay, then it loads, then you get all your metrics, which I blurred out here. And then you want to go here to create campaign. Click on it, and then you have two options. The pictograms already tell you more or less what the difference is, but basically if you do this one, the sponsored brands, you get your ad at the top of a page, and this one, the sponsored products, tend to be displayed as if they're organic. You get what you see here. So I'm going back to the other page. You get like this little sponsor tag, but it feels less intrusive than this one, because this is like a classic example of, and I go back again, of the sponsored brands, right? I mean, it's in the headline, and I don't know, it's like Google search when it's on top and it's like in your face. I don't think a lot of people click on it a lot. You tend to go a bit below and say, oh, okay, in this one you would more likely to be clicking than on this one. At least that's my own views on it, especially if like the Amazon choice and Amazon choice here, and I don't know, I don't think people click a lot on this one. Sorry. So basically, if I go back again, you really would be smart to do this, and also enroll your brand. So you can only do this if it's your brand. So you click on this, continue. Right, then you get all these options. Give it a campaign name. So I say OWA leads. Well, let's just say campaign 0001. Okay, start. No end date. Fine. Then you go to this part. I would definitely not go higher than a daily budget of $5, because remember, you're not trying to you're not building your brand. You're basically trying to get exposure for a product you're selling. So it makes no sense to make it 50. You do 50 maybe if you have a private label product and you just want to go to that first page, get your product ranked basically. So, but that's not what you want to do here. You basically want to have your product you're selling, you just want it to sell and you just want to gain a bit of exposure to it. So when people type in Duco sunglasses and you happen to have one, that yours comes on top. Another thing that I can't forget to mention is that you only pay for a click when you have the buy box. So if I'm going to click on this, right, it is sponsored, then where's the seller name? Okay, Duco glasses themselves. So they will be the ones that will pay for it. So if one of the other sellers happen to be having a sponsor, but they don't have the buy box, then they don't have to pay for this click, right? So that's important to note. So you only pay for a click when you get the buy box. So the next question I often get, hey Martin, why do you not do manual targeting and instead keep it at automatic targeting? Well, the reason why, at least with arbitrage, is again, you're not trying to rank your product on certain keywords. So I know it's a bit of a thing to wrap your head around, but you don't want to rank. You only want to have exposure, and then this is good enough, right? So going further, all right, create net group. Let's say stuff that won't sell, and then right, and then you can pick your products. So I have a product here that basically I have a lot of products, but okay, where is a product that probably won't sell that well? Okay, I don't have any. All right, let's just say I think I have goggles or something here that it's like swimming goggles. It's not summer anymore, so maybe I picked that one. Oh, maybe this one. This is a stupid product I once bought. So basically this is like a jerry can. I add it, then it gets added to the set. Okay, so you can add as much products as you want. What I would do is like keeping certain products together, or maybe certain batches. So maybe you buy every week an X amount of a certain amount of products, and then you just put them in like a campaign, and in the next week when you do another one, put that in a separate campaign. So you have like you streamline your marketing a bit. So basically for the sake of example, I just put in one here, and that's enough. Now the default bid is always, it's set pretty high, at least for for the purpose we want it. So they say the suggested bid range, you know what, just make it 15 cents. And I know it's counterintuitive because Amazon says you need to do this. The default bid is 75 cents, so you don't suggested bid and all that indicates that you want to go higher, but that's only if you want to rank. If you want to make your product rank on the first page, but it's not the case. You basically just want exposure, so you don't need to set this too high. Maybe even 10 cents. It doesn't really matter, but keep it low, right? Because here you have only $5 a day, and with this you basically spread out your budget over the day. So you need to tweak this. So if you say this is $2, well, it's too low, but it's more about that you make this 5 cents. You just chuck it in half. But just leave this at 5. no end date. That's doesn't really matter. 10 cents, good enough. And you don't add keywords, you just don't do anything, and you just click launch campaign, right? So you click on it. Congratulations, boom, it's done, right? And now you have your little overview, and now you will get basically what this has, so, or had, and then if you're lucky, it ends up in one of these top groups, because Amazon does reward anyone who basically puts money in their system. So if you so basically a paid traffic gets ranked higher than organic traffic generally, unless you're very popular, but it tends to be just as you see here, right? You see like a very high ranking product on top of the page when you type in this certain keyword. So so I hope it helped, and definitely it's not only for products that you say, oh, it's only for, for these type of products. You can also do it for this, because it will, for some reason, Amazon just rewards you if you do it. So you get ranked higher in their, in their internal systems, or however you want to call it. And I've noticed that once I launched the campaign, my products would sell out quicker, even with products that I didn't include. So it's, I don't know, it just went up. Can't really explain it, but it just did it. So again, I hope it helped. And before you go, we offer a service to people who basically are in need of a bit of help. So if you have a bit of trouble to find profitable products to resell on Amazon, we can help you with that. So again, this is my website. So if you go scroll down, you can try it for a week. You can do a monthly or quarterly plan, or you can just try it out, and then you just need to go here, fill in your name, fill in your email address, just hit subscribe, and then every week we send you 3 free leads. If you want to go, try it out for a month, then what you can do is you just hit the monthly plan, and again, you see here, the first 3 days are for free. So you can just subscribe, test it. If you don't like it, then you can just subscribe before the 3 days, or unsubscribe before the 3 days are over, and you don't get billed. So basically risk-free. You can test it. So anyway, I do hope this helped. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, or send me an email, or chat with us here on our website. I put all the links to my website below in the description. And again, if you need help, just let us know. Thank you. Bye bye.